Hi.
You could. It was always difficult to play against Lionel Messi when he was at Barcelona. Could you ever imagine playing against him when he's playing for a different club?
Yes, it happened when I was in Bayern Munich. So normally it's difficult to find one long career as a player is going to play with the same manager all career. The same manager play with the same player all career. So yeah, I played against Bayern and against. When I was here in the city, I played already 4 or 5 times against teams like Leo Messi played there.
No, I didn't mean playing against Messi. I meant playing against Messi, who's playing for someone who is not Barcelona.
Oh. Yeah, that was a little bit of surprise for everyone, but it's happened what happened. So now everybody is already accepted.
You can imagine him playing in a different kit. A lot of people just can't get used to the fact of him playing in a kit other than the Barcelona one.
Yeah, long time ago or a few years ago, you could not imagine, but it happened. So football, you never know. Life itself, you never know what's going to happen in a short time. So the important is, and I'm pretty sure he will be happy there in Paris.
Simon, Ian Abrahams.
Hi Pep, how are you?
Good.
Does last year's semi-final win have any reckoning or any bearing going into this game at all for you?
What happened last season?
Yeah.
It was last season. And they were a fantastic team. It was a tight game. And even now they have Messi. So PSG always, since Qatar people took over the club, always is an exceptional team, winning a lot of titles and is a huge competitors. So that was last season. So new games, new competition, group stage, no knockout stage that is different. So we'll see.
And regarding Lionel Messi, I mean, you have to put your friendship with him, your former professional working relationship with him to one side when you come up against him. But what is it like? You know the man so well. You've worked with him. You spent every day with him for so many years at Barcelona. Just give us an insight into how much you're looking forward to seeing him and how different it is when he's up against you.
Well, I think this type of players, Messi especially, speaks for itself on the pitch. So I don't have to add anything else. So we are fortunate to see him during these 15, 16 years. I don't know how many he's already professional. So, and Messi speaks for itself. It's not just to have to describe him or talk about him. It's just what he has done in his career is more than exceptional, and hopefully tomorrow can play for the benefit for the game.
Fred Caldera.
Hi, Pep. I would like to ask you about Gabriel. Of course, he scored a decisive goal on the weekend, but after the match, he announced that he's going to be a father. And of course, this is a life-changing experience as a person. I would like to ask you if maybe as a player, he could even get more maturity on the pitch for City as well after that.
Important, he's in love. He's happy to be father. So congratulations to him and his fiancée, and of course happy for him. So he's living a nice period in his life, in a good mood, and when both are decide to take these decisions because they are convinced and they want to create a family, and this is a nice thing for him. So congratulations.
Thank you, Fred. Paul Ballas.
Hola, bona tarda, Pep. In the past, you have said that the toughest teams that you have faced in your life as a manager were Luis Enrique's Barça in 2015 and Klopp's Liverpool during that last season here in England. Both had devastating front lines. do you think that for the names, this PSG frontline can have like the potential to reach like this quality level?
Yes, they have the quality. So both teams, Liverpool, Barcelona, Luis Enrique up front, they have an incredible, exceptional players and a good organization. And I think the manager from PSG can do it. And the players they have up front is a level that the previous teams you mentioned. So of course, they can do it. So football needs time when normally the people of football don't give it to us. But of course, the quality of the players I think for the last, many years, PSG always have an exceptional players being conducted with the top managers, and that's why always in the League French, in the Cups, in the Europe, always they are there. We know exactly how difficult it is, so maybe it's the most difficult one, but in the same time, so we are going to try to do our game, knowing how good they are individually, even collectively, and collectivity. So, but yeah, we're going to try to do our game as well.
Thank you, Paul. Saban Chakrabarti.
Hi, Pep. Good afternoon. Pep, we all know how dangerous Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar can be. According to you, whom out of these three stand out for you in terms of threat quality and danger to the Man City defensive line?
What should we do?
Yes, what should you do? What should Man City do? And whom out of Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar stand out among those three?
I don't know. With this amount of quality, I don't know what we should do to stop them, honestly. I don't know. They are so good. So the talent and this amount of talent all together to be controlled is so difficult. So we're going to try to, to defend well when we don't have the ball and try to, to let them run when we have the ball. This is what we have to do. But it's difficult.
Do you feel they are the best? Do you feel they are
Sorry?
the best on paper? Messi, Mbappe,
Yeah.
Neymar, do you feel they are the best on paper?
I don't know. They are exceptional players, so everybody knows it. So all of them are so good individually, and they can combine and connect each other. So yeah, looking forward to the game and play the game.
Thank you, Pep.
Thank you. We'll take a question from Jack Gorn, but if I could also ask French journalists if you have questions now to use the raise hand function.
Hiya, Pep. Are you able to just talk about how well you feel you've defended for the majority of this season so far? Because that was one of the most impressive things about Saturday was that you defended brilliantly, and you seem like you're in quite a good.
And the last season, and the previous season.
Yeah.
You just take a look. Except the season, like for an emergency, like Laporte was all year injured, and John always is injured, and should play Fernandinho most of the times in that position, when just was, I thought in the beginning of the season, as an alternative. But we suffered the previous season. Always we defend well. So we don't defend well because we have a good defenders, because everyone put the heart and the spirit for each other, and that's why we can defend well. Is the only thing I understand from the beginning, that defending is depends of the will, depends of the players, depends of run when you have the ball, and when you have the desire to help. But it's not about I have to be in this position. It's the way you are in this position to defend well. And most of the times, since we are together, always we have done it. We do it well. So, but at the end, we have to try to do it again. But football is not just defend. Always you have to do with the ball what you have to do playing. But the most important thing, I said many times, of course, is how many chances we concede during the game. We can concede goals, but how many times we concede? This is a good date, a good information to know exactly how is the vibe of the team. And in general, it's quite good. but still we can do better.
Can I just ask a quick one about John Stones as well? He's came into the season injured. What's the plan for reintegrating him into the team? Does he need minutes now?
Well, yeah, of course, there's minutes. Everyone needs minutes when they play. So John arrived late, and after get injured, when he came back, perfect to start. Jaime and Ruben were playing really good, like last season happened with him and Ruben. And after the moment we start to be better, go to the national team, play good, and get back injured again. And after come back, and it's 1 week, 10 days, 1 week, 10 days. Is training already normally, but in the same time, Ruben and Jaime are playing good. So what this season, the season itself is so long, and he will be ready. And I know he will be ready because all the time pay attention, training really good. He's a lovely person, a lovely human being, and that's why he will have the minutes and have to show the quality that he has. But sometimes rotate the team, but sometimes you have to wait because the other ones are playing good. Like for example, last season, Jaime. Some moments you have to wait, be in the bench, and every time we play good. I remember the Caps. I remember in many teams in the Premier League in the last period and play good. And now they are playing, Ruben and Jaime, they are playing good now.
Thank you, Jack. Last question in English we'll take from Paul Hurst.
Hi, Pep. Can I just ask you about Ilkay? Is he available for tomorrow?
Sorry?
Is Ilkay available for tomorrow? Is he fit? No.
Until international break.
Can I just ask you about the 2 games against PSG last season? They were 2 of your best performances, particularly at home. How much confidence can you take from that? I know it's different season, but how much confidence does that give the team knowing that they came to Paris and won last season?
No, the confidence is not about like we beat them in knockout last season. This is not the confidence because it's a new season, a new challenge, and I don't care when you win 3 games in a row, you lose 3 games in a row. It's a new one. Important is, we play a game a few days ago that gave us a lot of energy, positive energy, but at the same time, 6 days ago, we draw against Southampton. So football is highs and lows and change everything so quick. And in the games we play PSG, so they were better in the first half in the home game, away game, in Paris. So we were better in the second half, and here we defend better than expect with a lot of resilience when they were better in the first half. But we punished them in a counterattack when we could run, and we did it, and we did it well. So, but they are a fantastic, fantastic team. So. What could I say with the players that they have? Marquinhos, a big fan of him. Hakimi and the all midfield players with Paredes, Danilo, Herrera is in good form, and Verratti especially. And after the 3 players up front, they can do whatever they want. They can play wide, they play narrow, they can play one right, left. Messi can play right, can play in the middle. Mbappe can play in the middle, can play left, can play right. So they combine really well each other, and they have the quality. So at the end, the talent cannot be stopped. We have to do it as a team. So individually, we cannot put the pressure in one player to solve the skills and the talents, the players that they have. So we have to do it as a team and be compact and be together and help each other, and knowing that we are going to suffer, we'll have pain, and how you handle through the pain these moments. And because in that level, demand this. So it's the same what happened in the last game. So they are so good, this type of teams, and you have to be able to suffer 90 minutes.
We take a question in French from Aurélien Tiersin.
Oui, merci beaucoup Aurélien Tiersin donc de RMC Sport. Bonjour Pep, une question autour de Benjamin Mendy. On n'a pas beaucoup de nouvelles depuis la France. Est-ce que vous avez pu lui parler et comment vous jugez la situation dans laquelle vous êtes avec lui? Merci.
Okay, next question. Do you have another question in French about the game?
No.
No? Okay, I don't have any other French questions, so we're finished.